welcome to today's show. Now, we have a very special treat lined up for you today. A Historian Special Edition. This week we're in Whitechapel to deal with a case about Jack the Ripper. Ooh, exciting. Our problem is titled, Double Event or Not. Stay tuned to find out after this break.
Before you go to school, I have frosted flakes. They're delicious. You should try them. Bye, guys.
Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the Frosties advert. Right, today's first guest is Elizabeth Stride, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, she has been brought back for the dead for one day and one day only. At 1 PM on the 30th of September 1888, she was found by a salesman, Louis Dienschutz, dead. She was killed by the notorious killer, Jack the Ripper. She had a troubled past and is now dead. It's Elizabeth Stride, everybody. It's Elizabeth Stride, everyone. Hello, Elizabeth. Right, can you tell us a bit about your past, please?
Well, on October 14th, 1860, I took my first job as a domestic worker. Then I married in London, but my husband died of heart disease.
I'm sorry about that.
Then I gave birth to a stillborn baby. And I spent the rest of my life drinking and in prostitution.
Okay, so it seems as you started on a high level and then it went a bit down from there, I suppose.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay, so can you please tell me a bit about your husband who unfortunately died of heart?
Wasn't really much of a fortune. I mean, I was a bit sad until I really found out that he'd cheated on me with 6 other people.
So Elizabeth, can you please tell us about the injuries that you received during the murder?
Well, there was a clear-cut incision across my neck, a whole 6 inches long, and it was most likely made by a short broad knife. It was obviously a right-handed person, but there was no sign of strangulation, so I wasn't strangled. Luckily though, he was disturbed by my dear Louis, so he couldn't finish off stabbing out my insides. Lucky me.
I've discovered a woman.
Hey, you're supposed to film me running off.
Thank you. That was Elizabeth Stride. She was the first in our alleged double event, and now for the next guest and victim, Catherine Eddowes. She was killed on the same night as our other guest, Elizabeth Stride. This means it is a so-called double event. She was discovered at 1:45 AM by P.C. Watkins only 45 minutes after the murder of Elizabeth Stride. Was she killed by Jack the Ripper or someone else? She's here today, also back from the dead, to help us decide. Hello Catherine, I understand that you had a baby before you were married and you were a heavy drinker. This led to your family rejecting you. So I guess your murder just topped it off.
Yes, it did.
It's a hard life in Whitechapel. So then, Catherine, please can you explain your injuries that you received during the murder?
Well, I had my intestines removed, and they were hung around my shoulder, and then I also had my left kidney.
Can I stop you there, please? Which shoulder?
My right shoulder, right shoulder. And then I also suffered bruises on my neck and my throat, and there was a large 7-inch cut on my throat across from the bruises, and my face was also heavily mutilated, and there were gashes on my cheek and my eye area. How shocking.
Very shocking. Now, we have some stuff that had been brought into the show.
Oh.
We have this.
Oh, my intestines!
Yes. Where can you
Put
just
back.
reenact?
They were over my shoulder and sort of lying down on my arm, so you can just imagine it.
Right. And we have here your kidney, which was removed. Can you just have a close-up of that, please?
That's my left kidney.
There you go.
Thank you.
I hope this interesting episode of Jeremy Kyle has been helpful. We have altogether come to a conclusion that there was a double event. We feel as though we have proved this by the fact that Jack's first victim, Elizabeth Stride, didn't suffer any abdominal wounds. I now introduce you to science expert Steve Backshaw from Deadly 60 to read on further about the event.
Hello there. This may make you think that Jack was hungry for death and injuries, and for him to do it again to Catherine Eddowes only 45 minutes later. This was a much more gruesome murder, though.
It was indeed.
Yes, we do believe it was a double event here at Jeremy Kyle. Thank you.
And good night.